channel, glad to have you here. In today's video, I'd like to get straight to the point and talk about 3 top KDP niches that you can start today publishing low content books as well as medium to high content books, and I'm going to show you exactly how, starting with the first keyword for the day. Before we get started, subscribe to the channel in order to receive daily videos revealing low content, low competition, high demand Amazon KDP keywords. And the first keyword for the day is DBT skills workbook for teens, and it has a total result of 583 and a keyword niche score of 61, with an average pricing towards the higher end, priced at $18.13. We do have a couple of books that are ranked as bestsellers, and they're more towards workbooks. So they're a combination of text, which is more towards medium content, as well as worksheets designed to help build DBT, which is DBT skills that children really need or teens really need to help in boosting and to help in managing anxiety, managing stress, understanding emotions, and also learning effective communication skills. So there's a couple of things that you need to know about this niche. It's really, really important before you start to create any book, no matter whether it is low content or medium or high content. You really need to educate yourself on the DBT and what's required, and what are you trying to educate, or what are you trying to kind of talk about and explain in your workbooks, because you will be dealing with teenagers that need practical advice, practical exercises to really help them with anxiety, ADHD, phobias, anything related to behavioral issues, and basically behavioral therapy as well. So DBT stands for dialectical behavior therapy. So educate yourself and you'll be on the right track. Now, don't limit yourself just to medium to low content. You can easily create a journal that has lined sheets as well as some worksheets in between. Go to Creative Fabrica and search up anything to do with anxiety relief related, stress relief, anything to do with helping teens and children plan out their life, schedule, manage their maybe stress, their anxiety, their ADHD, anything related to that. Now, you can also do one for children, you could do one for teenagers, you could do ones for teen girls, teen boys. You can also do a workbook for parents and caregivers in order to help them work with their teenagers and assess or improve the DBT skills needed. So there's a lot of potential here, and as you can see, we have on another tool that we're using, we do have the green light, an extra green light here, the 9, categorizing this as a great niche. Now we're going to open an example just to show you what it looks like and to help in kind of seeing what using it as inspiration for what we want our book to be. So I'm just going to quickly select one from here. We're going to open it up and we're going to see, for example, this one, DBT workbook for parents and teenagers, a proven strategy for understanding and parenting adolescents who suffer from intense emotions and anger and so forth, and it has currently a BSR score of 213. So I'm going to go ahead and open that up, and we're going to see if we are able to create a similar book, get inspiration, get the categories, so that we can understand what categories to choose when we want to select in the KDP dashboard when publishing our book. I'm going to go ahead and look at the look inside feature right now, just to get an idea of what is inside the book. And it has currently 4-star ratings and has received a total of 34 ratings. Now keep in mind, not every customer that purchases the book will give it a rating or will give it a review. There are the majority of customers who would rather purchase, keep the review to themselves, not publish it, and go about their day. like that, and that's okay. But we really need to understand and have a look at the reviews and see if there are any sort of bad reviews, and what is the source of that. Is it the source of the design of the book, or is it something to do with the printing, something that we authors can't control? So here we have the table of contents, and it's categorized into chapters: understanding DBT, emotional dysregulation in teens, understanding your children's emotions. So this could be a great idea for people that want to dive into creating ebooks and creating actual heavy books. For anyone wanting to create worksheets, you can also do so and dive in after doing the research necessary. Let's have a look at the second keyword for the day, and it is coding games for kids. It is a wonderful keyword. I'm just waiting for it to load in at the moment. Coding games for kids 8 to 12, which means aged 8 to 12. It has a wonderful keyword niche score of 51 and a total results of 846. Average price not listed, and it also has a green light here for the great niche, scored at number 9. So although that you can find some toys under this keyword, you could also find some workbooks and some sheets and some books, and there's a lot of potential to dive in if you understand the niche, or if you are dedicated to do the research necessary. Dive in to create logbooks, trackers, journals, planners for coding games for kids, or you can even create a short book that lists, let's say, the top 40, top 50 coding games for kids, with instructions, with what tools you will need to get started, anything to help kids get started in this niche. So dive in, do your own research before you create a book on this niche, and there is a lot of potential right here to sub-niche. Let us have a look at the third and final keyword for the day, and it is anger management workbook for kids, with a keyword niche score of 57 and a total results of 604. Average price $11.47, and it's also categorized as a great niche, receiving a score of 9 right here. So there's a lot of potential because there is a lot of books that are listed as best sellers, selling really well. As you can tell here, we have a 4.7 rating on this book, with a total of 1,205 ratings by customers. It has a wonderful BSR score of 13,977. We're going to go dive in deep, have a look at this wonderful workbook right here, and it features 40 awesome activities to help children calm down, cope, and regain control. Now, you could easily find worksheets that you can change around in Creative Fabrica that are targeted towards children to help them in managing their anxiety, their ADHD, to help them in calming down, coping, and regaining control, just like this book right here. I'm going to go ahead and open the look inside feature so we can see and have a peek through of what is inside this book. Just waiting for it to open up. And always remember that you can always create an ebook from your paperback later on. And if you're interested in seeing how to make an ebook from your already published paperback, I can show you how. Just comment in the comment section below, and I'll dedicate a whole step-by-step video on how you can make your own ebook and publish it on Amazon KDP and get royalties for the KDP Select reads, as well as the royalties for the purchases. So let's have a look at what's inside here. We have a copyrights page inside the book. It's very hands-on, it's very colorful, and it is basically divided into chapters. They have an introduction for parents and an introduction for kids, and they have divided it by chapters. Each chapter has about 5 or so activities that basically teach children special skills, such as speaking up, solving problems, talk back to your triggers, and also self-control, creating a calm environment as well. So I'm trying to see if they offer any sneak peek at any of the activities so we can see how they are structured. So this is more of the introduction to the parents. Now here we come to the introduction for the children, and we dive into the book. And it says that this workbook will teach you tools for coping with your anger in a healthy and helpful way. And here we've got the exact worksheets that we want to work with. Some examples. For example, here it says decode angry feelings. Also some space to write. If you are, for example, allowing children to just measure their anger and explain and express their feelings that way as well. There's some activities here to say, when does it bug me? Also space here to color in, space to doodle, space to express it through both writing, checklist based as well. You can find these tools available in either Etsy or Creative Fabrica. Just search for anger management, anxiety relieving, stress relieving. There's awesome activities and awesome worksheets that you could be able to download, upload in Canva as a PDF, and change around to make it unique and to make it your own, because it offers you full commercial license after the purchase or after the download. We had a look at the three KDP keywords DBT skills workbooks for teens. We also had a look at anger management workbook for kids, and we had a look at coding games for kids 8 to 12. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and if you enjoyed today's video, like, share and subscribe. I'd love to have you on board. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.